Welcome back. How are you all doing today? Oh, did you miss me? Did you miss the king? Oh, it's been a while. Oh, look at all the wonderful peasants in the chat. So marvelous. I think my wings are slightly big there. Allow me to. Oh. There we go. Oh no. This technology is rather unamusing today. There we go. Ready. Welcome all, welcome. It's been so long. You might be wondering, oh, Lord Bubi, where have you been? Busy. I've been busy. It's none of your business. Anyway, you might have noticed that my attire is slightly different from before. We had some changes made. I wasn't the best me I could be, but now I am. Dominate me, somebody says. Well, No. Why would I do that? It's been so long. How long has it been now? Nearly 2 months, I think. Maybe a little too long, I think. Show tits, somebody says. No. Why would I do that? Everybody is asking to show tits. What is wrong with all of you? I swear, I thought you were all supposed to behave in front of your king. A cock tease? Well, as you're aware, we do have one of those, but we don't really show it often on the stream. I think that perhaps the overlords at Twitch might not be too pleased with me. Oh. But yes, you're probably wondering what it is we're here to do today. And what a great question that is. I have asked you, peasants, to send me some questions, some queries, or anything you might want to know about perhaps love or courtship or anything, and I will try to help you. Obviously, you all know that I have no trouble in the art of wooing people. It's what I do in hell all the time. So I thought I would lend my assistance to you who need it, because God knows many of you do. And after reading all of these questions and going through all of them, I've decided that most of you are beyond saving. But there were a few of you who perhaps could just use a little bit of help, and maybe you would be better off for it. So, yes, it is confirmed. Bubi will help you get bitches or guys, whatever you go for. But frankly, the advice transcends any gender. Why, Lamau, there is nothing funny about my advice. Bitches, I'm just merely quoting the chat. If you really want to go for dogs, I suppose you could, but you probably shouldn't. Well, we have Hellspawn, but, kind of weird. I've been learning a lot about the human life, the human experience, and it's come to my attention that many of you are worried about your love life and courtship. And I wondered why. Just simply get good. It's not that difficult. You shouldn't be struggling this much. You have enough movies and TV shows explaining every single little detail to you. Why do you have such a difficult time? But anyway, enough about that. More about me. You're maidenless. Okay, well that's good for you. Nobody asked. Loser. Silence. As I was saying, peasants, I've been gone for a while, and I did say that I would stream maybe perhaps once a month. However, that proved to be rather difficult. I've been working on some very spicy ideas, but as you know, certain things can take a while and great ideas take longer. You wouldn't know, as you're busy making those soda volcano things. Your class, I assume, is all the TV shows like to inform me. But many of you here, I'm proud to see, specifically those who have opened their wallet for the king today. Thank you for those of you. I won't name you, because I'm lazy. And frankly, no amount of money will satisfy me. But still, I am impressed that many of you have managed to open your wallet. You know who you are. You get to go on the screen for 5 seconds. Don't ask for more. The king doesn't want to give you anything else. And apparently I talk in the third person now. Anything for you, my lord. That's the kind of attitude I love to see. Oh no. Why is that? What on earth is that? Sorry. It appears one of my underlings in here was trying to reach me. Little do they know. It won't happen. What is this? Hold on. It appears I have a slight emergency to attend to. I do apologize for this. My apologies. Sorry about that. It appears that one of my underlings needed help. He needed to rinse himself of all the cringe from watching too much Twitch TV. Well, now, nonetheless, it's all good. Sea Dog Viehu, my thoughts exactly. Oh, it's wonderful being back, you know. I missed being here with all of you and discussing my greatness and having a good old time mocking people. But anyway, are you guys excited for the start of our adventure today? We're going to be doing something very special. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Give me a moment. This underling won't leave me alone. Sorry about that. What is that? Sea Dog VA gave 5 subs. Is that it? Really? Really? How many millions of viewers do you have and only 5 subscribers you can spare for your king? Really? And you wonder why I don't interact with you on Twitter. Cringe. 50 or nothing. You should know this. No. No. 100 or nothing. Why even bother emptying your wallet at that point? Truly pathetic. Anyway, enough of that cringe, Lord, am I right? Should we start the main event for today? I think we should. Rightio! Peasants! Many of you have been experiencing difficulty in your life, and I am here to help. But of course, I can't do it alone. I need a piece of technology to assist me. Let's go, shall we? All right, gentlemen. Let's bring it back. Yes, there we go. Yes! I do love technology. Truly marvelous, you know. Wasn't it beautiful to have an amazing slide? Truly a spectacle. Oh no, all my hotkeys are messing up. How terrible. Oh no, technology. This is what happens when you stay in hell for too long. You get rusty, you know. Rusty. It's not good at all. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Alrighty. So, here are my slides. How much should I pay for that thing? None of your business. Do you ask a man how much money he makes? No. Don't ask me how much I'm paying for things. But I was overcharged, I was informed, so who cares? So, on this screen, to, I suppose, your right of me, but, I mean, if you're looking at me, it's going to be the left of me, but, I mean, it's to my right. You understand. I don't need to explain how left and right work. Anyway, as you can see, I have an expensive projector. Right? We all agree it is definitely worth the money. Anyway, I will begin showing some of your questions, and then I will be answering them. However, many of you are cringe, and I will try my best to help you, but obviously most of you are beyond saving, don't forget that. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Okay, let's start with the very first. Shall we? Ah, yes. Yes. Hi, Bubi. I've been gone for how many days? And you already forget my official title? You can... Really? Come on. Please. I am Infernal Beelzebub, Anarchia, Cruul, Apokalypsi, the opposite of divine, Prince of Suffering and Torment, Master of all sin, and Conqueror of the Underworld, and King of all Demonkind! It's not that hard to remember. I really don't think you should be forgetting it as much as you are! Anyway, of course now I will give you unbiased advice, and I definitely won't be harsher than usual. First of all, how to avoid a heartbreak? A very simple question. First of all, it helps if you get their name fucking right, you know? If you remember their full name, then you might not have to deal with heartbreak in the first place. Too damn long, Lamau. Wow. Wow. Really? That's what I've been saying about your existence, but who's keeping track? Not me. Anyway, any advice for the heartbroken? Well, yes, of course. First of all, remember their name. It's not that difficult. And you'll be surprised how much people appreciate it when you actually remember their name. Number 2, I find that perhaps having something to alleviate your stress or your heartache. Don't know what that is. Never had that before. Except when my powers were unjustly taken from me, of course. But who's keeping track? You know, perhaps going to hell and starting a war? That is always a great way to alleviate stress. And, you know, it passes time. What's not to like? Who doesn't like a good old war in their spare time? Why are you all laughing at this? This is not supposed to be amusing. This is serious advice. A one-night stand. Are you able to have one of those? Are many of you able to meet somebody and woo them within one day? I'd be impressed if you were. But let's be realistic here. Let's not set our expectations too high. What is this? The fifth great demon war? No, none of them are the great war. They're all great. Come on. Lamau. Bubi, you can take my heart. I'm fully aware of this. You don't need to inform me. Do I tell you that you are able to go to the toilet? No. But I feel like many of you might be into that, actually, so perhaps I shouldn't say that. Anyway. Moving onwards. Please break me. I'm a bit concerned at the requests many of you are making from me. Why do you wish to be broken by me? What do you wish to achieve? Please. Bubi trying to... What is wrong with many of you? Have you no manners? This is why many of you are heartbroken. You're just saying things. You're not thinking about what they might affect other people. Of course, I don't give a fuck. I'm Bubi. But others... When you are equals, I wouldn't know how that feels. When you are equal to somebody else, it is an exchange, an equivalence. You can't just shit yourself and expect people to be okay with it. Now, if you want me to continue, please empty your wallets and I will continue. Anyway, another piece of advice for heartbroken. You guys are distracting me with your nonsense gibberish in my chat. I thought I was going to have extremely high intelligent viewers. But clearly, I suppose I misjudged you. Being heartbroken is not easy. I think typical advice people might give you from what everything I've learned has been coming from your human media, your TV, your games. And some of it isn't very helpful, I must admit, but others are. And I've learned that humans have this saying that only time can heal a broken heart. And although I think that might have some merit, I think war is just a little bit better. What's a better distraction than war? I'll wait. Thank you for your amazing question. I will go on to the next one. For fuck's sake, what is going on here? You've made a question for ants. Jesus Christ, what do you think this is? A fucking letter reading service? Good day, Infernal Beelzebub, Anarchia, Cruul, dear. Bubi, really? Oh my goodness. So, I've been in love with my friend for 3 years now. Oh my gosh, that long. I confessed everything to him last 2020. What a tough year, eh? Thinking that if I did, I would finally be able to move on from him. I confessed without expecting anything from him. Good. Lower your expectations, nice. I'm well aware that we could never happen. Are you talking about me? It was such a relief being able to tell him how I felt. I was happy. We continued to be friends as if nothing happened to me. I got into a relationship thinking that it might help me move on, but I decided to end it. Oh no! The punctuation and spelling is fine, but the way that this question has been formatted by the service is not good. Ended when I realized that there was nothing was working out. Well, oh gosh. He wasn't a good BF too. I suppose that would not be good. Before 2021 ended, I decided to cut off all communication with my friend without saying a word. I avoided seeing him in gatherings. That was my last resort. Oh, look at you. What is this? I kept myself busy. It's been 4 months since nothing much has changed. What should I do, Bubi? I want to keep loving him, but it just hurts so much. Thank you for listening. You're the best. All hail to the king of what? Alright, first of all, here's what you have to understand, okay? Here's what you need to learn. Nothing good happened in 2020, okay? Nothing good happened in 2021. So, by doing that, you were already setting yourself up for failure. Second of all, have you tried being me? It would honestly help you out quite a lot. You wouldn't be dealing with all of this stuff. Perhaps you should try and take some of me into your life, and it might help. Honestly, this is far too long. What is that thing? I'm sorry that happened, or I'm happy for you. I didn't read it all. I think it is important to realize that if you've already confessed to a person and nothing has really happened, then perhaps it wasn't going to happen, you know? I think that maybe you're trying too hard on something that wasn't meant to be, you know? Perhaps you might be sagged, happy sagged, one of those emotions, but life is quite unfortunate, and not all of us can be Bubi, you know? Oftentimes, it feels that you can't exist without another person. Lord knows I couldn't exist without my powers until they were taken from me! But it feels that we can't exist without things, but until they're gone, we realize how easy it truly is to exist without someone, something. Life has a funny way of making us move on, you know. What a sad way to begin this. But truly, the hardest lessons are the most important. This is hitting me. Oh no. Moderators. Perhaps if you weren't so busy moderating, you might be able to achieve love. Have you thought about that? But of course I appreciate you being here. Anyway, my advice to you, my final piece of advice, is to shoot your shot. And obviously if nothing comes from it, lying to yourself, telling them that you're going to be friends is just foolish. It won't happen. You can't suppress your feelings. Not all of you are as amazing as yours truly. Although it is harsh advice, moving on is always best. Oh, what is this? Can you touch your elbows together? Well, I mean, I don't see how that's relevant to this question, but I mean, yes, of course. Will I do it? No. No. I've been hitting the gym lately. I've got a bit of a pump going, as you say. And I can't actually fit them around, you know. It's quite difficult. I'm sure many of you understand. Going to the gym is hard work. I don't actually go to work out. I just go just for the atmosphere, you know. I enjoy being around other impressive specimens. Of course. What does that say about me? Who knows? Flat-chested? No. No. I assure you, it's nothing of the sort. Why do you ask me these questions? What a weird question. Have you been watching too much Iron Mouse? It seems that all of our streams lately revolve around elbows. I don't know why anyone would watch. Hi, but what is wrong? Why are all of you heartbroken? Wasn't this the first question? Why? How many of you are heartbroken? Any advice? Why are both of you here? This is depressing. Stop this. Here we go. As a hot male yourself, I think you're qualified enough to answer. How can it get hot guy? What is wrong with your English capabilities? How can it get hot guys to fall in love with me? Well, first of all, have you tried texting them in the language they want to speak? If you're trying to speak English, this is not good. Or are you one of those people who speaks online and is like, sorry, my English is bad, proceeds to write a novel in perfect English? Well, clearly that's not you because you didn't get it correct. As a hot male yourself, I think you're qualified enough to answer. How can I get hot guys to fall in love with me? Well, it's a good question. Unfortunately, many people are not like me. I am different. We are not the same. I am not your average hot guy. I'm so much more than that. Many of you should already be aware of that. The meme, what are you talking about? Built different? Assembled incorrectly? All of the above. I'm not like other guys, that's true. I think if you really are serious about trying to get an attractive man, first of all, become an attractive other person. I don't know if you're a man or a woman or whatever you fuck you are, I don't care. It doesn't matter. You're all peasants to me. Perhaps I should refer to you as a peasant from now on. If you are to get somebody hot, perhaps you should also become hot. Have you considered this? I'll wait. No? There are fish. Well, I mean, fish are tasty. I think fish get in their mouth more than the intended person do. So I'd say the fish are winning. First of all, if you're asking me this question, perhaps you might be struggling. Perhaps you might not be a suitable candidate for this person. I think being charming helps. How does one be charming? That's a tough question. I don't really know. If I have to explain it to you, then maybe you're not meant to be, you know. Being carefree, being fun. I think don't talk about yourself all the time. Ask them about their lives. Ask them about what they want to do. I'm just saying this because I like it when people ask me about what I like to do. Because I don't care what you're doing. It doesn't matter what you're doing as a joke. You should ask them what they're doing, what they enjoy. Perhaps lie all the time and pretend to be the person they want you to be. And then maybe you will get a crumb of attention. I think this is fantastic advice, don't you? A lot of the time, you might not be suitable for the person. But if you were to lie and tell them that you are that person, it might just work. They might just for a second think that you are good enough, you know? So try that. Or if that doesn't work, perhaps you could try gifting them, I don't know, 100 gifted subs on twitch.tv/ Bubi, BT. That often works. Dear God, the advice is just far too excellent, I know. Listen, there are many answers for this question, none that would help you, okay? What do you want me to say? Oh, just be yourself. No, no one who has ever beed themselves has gotten anything good. Lie! Steal! Cheat! That is all. Power. That is also good. Have you tried being me? Anyway, let's continue. Hey, Bubi. Were you always really confident in yourself? Yes. If not, no. How did you gain a lot of self-confidence over time? What did you do? Also, Helsh language learning stream when? Well, I'll answer your second question first. You know, many of us wish we could learn an additional language, but unfortunately, Helsh isn't available on Duolingo, so I don't know how you're going to learn it. And why the fuck would I teach it to you? I'm not a teacher. I'm a ruler. You don't ask the president of a country to teach you how to play Scrabble, do you? No. Come on. Anyway, how did I become confident? It's a hard question to answer. Truly. The thing about confidence is, some of us are just born with it, you know. Some of us just exist into this world with a purpose, and we rightfully so have all the confidence that we need. But, obviously not all of us can be Bubi. We wish we could be Bubi. The thing is that a lot of time, confidence in peasants is very misplaced. Just because you have confidence doesn't mean you shouldn't. I'm sure many of you watching today have confidence where you probably shouldn't. The key to confidence is that it doesn't matter what you think. It matters what everybody else thinks, you know. It's important to make sure that everyone else believes you're confident. Thus begins the process. This continues from my previous advice. You need to just make sure everybody else believes you're confident. AKA, just lie to yourself. You have to pretend that you're confident to yourself. And hopefully, maybe one day, you will have an ounce of confidence that is real. Because you've been lying to yourself so long it feels normal. And then, perhaps maybe you are confident. Who knows? Again, yes, fake it until you make it. If you're faking it the entire time, and then it feels so normal, are you really faking it anymore? Listen, it doesn't matter if you're confident or not. It really doesn't. None of you will ever be me. Do you understand? Top tier advice. I think a lot of the time, people wish they were impressive. They wish they had some kind of special reason to feel confident, and it simply just isn't the case. Most people don't need anything to be confident. You don't need to achieve something great like I have. You don't need to be as beautiful and charming like I am to be confident. Just being yourself and being a good friend amongst your fellow peasants is enough to be confident. Bubi has been reading How to Be a Sigma. I consulted the Sigmas on how to become. You should know this. I'm trying to give solid advice to you peasants whilst also reminding you to know your place. It's very difficult, you know. Because obviously our situations are so different that I could never comprehend being a peasant. However, look at this. Somebody called Agorum. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Perhaps you should have an easier name to pronounce for me. 32 has given 10 gifted subs. Truly, you deserve to be confident. Obviously, when the bank manager calls you and asks you why you gave 10 gifted subs to the King of Hell, it will be an awkward conversation, but I'm sure they'll understand. Thank you. Bro, this is hurting my soul. Luckily, it's owned by me, so it doesn't matter what happens to your soul. Just be confident, just get good, you get it. I don't need to explain it to you, you understand. My friend wants to ask someone out in a bar. How would Bubi do it? Fantastic question. I walk into the bar. I now own the bar, as you all know. I pour myself a drink after slapping the barman on the face because he tried to touch my beverage. He doesn't do that. I pour my own drink. I immediately ask everybody in the bar if they would like a drink. They tell me what they want. I tell them no. I'm not making them the drink. I own the bar now. And then I leave. Listen, everybody in the bar is going to want to keep talking to me after this. I own their attention. They are wondering, what is wrong with this guy? They want to get to know more. Truly. Amazing advice. If you really want to ask somebody out in a bar, why the fuck are you doing it? Don't ask them out, don't just... What's wrong with you? Talk to them a little bit. It takes 10 seconds to realize if you have a chance. Talk to them. Ask them, hi, how much money do you possess currently? I don't know, what do you talk about with each other? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Pepinski gave 25 gifted subs. Truly a great way to open a conversation, don't you think? Here's $200. Talk to me. Fantastic way to get advice. Obviously, they might not be streaming in the bar, so you might have a hard time doing that. Simply walk up to them. Ask them a question. Hi, do you know Bubi? If they say yes, Maybe they have good taste and you know that you can talk to them. Is Finna dooming again? What on earth does that mean? Solicitation is illegal in most places. I'm above the law. Come on, you should know this. Then you get paracucked. It could be worse things. Now, again, just talk to them. Perhaps offer to buy them a drink. If they say no, you know 100% they're not interested in you. Or maybe just talk to them. Or maybe just don't go to a bar. Don't be cringe. Go to hell. That's where all the greatest people go. Do you wipe standing up or sitting down? What? What does that even mean? Wipe what? What am I wiping? My bussy. What is that? My ass. You guys have been shitting this entire time? I thought that was just a joke. A funny haha thing that some of you do. We don't. We don't do that. Weird. Hi, Bubi. Really? Not really gonna even say the full name? Okay, fine, I suppose. I have been in love with Guy. With Guy? With a guy? For months. And my friends told me he doesn't like me back. But I can't stop thinking about it. What should I do? Oh, now this is sad. This is so sad. So sad I think about being sad, but that I'm not actually sad, because why would I give a shit? I've been in love with a guy for months. Months? Months! Have you nothing better to do? Are you serious? What have you been doing this entire time? Just watching him? Talk to him. Ask him out. Do something. What is it? Is it a bird and you're trying to feed it? Or are you waiting for it to do something funny? What's wrong with you? Do something. Your friends told you he doesn't like you back. What is it that you need? Do you need him to slap you? I don't understand. Just ask him. If you haven't asked him, or you have asked him, then move the fuck on. You can't stop thinking about it. Why? Have you nothing better to do? What are you doing? Play a game. Gamble. Do something. I don't know. What's wrong with you? Why are you thinking about it? Have you nothing better going on? You think that people who get shit done think about others? No! Ah, there we go. Hold on. We have a real somebody to pay attention to. An anonymous gifter gave 50 subs. Truly worth my time. Listen. If you're wasting your time thinking about the other person, instead of actually doing something, you won't get anywhere in life. You need to be more aggressive, self-assertive. Ask somebody. If they say no, move on with your life. Who cares? What have you lost? Nothing. Good. I'm glad we understand each other. I love my dog, but my boyfriend is super allergic and wants me to give my dog away. What do I do? Well, you can always get another boyfriend, I suppose. I mean, that seems like the easy option here. I mean, that's about it. I don't really have any more advice. Jesus Christ. So everything is online now. Okay, boo-hoo. So meeting people is hard. Oh no. And my job is also work from home. Recently, I met a girl using a dating app. Okay. But I'm terrified by the fact that she is, one, maybe out of my league, and two, she seems taller, which isn't much of an issue for me, but it is for most girls. I'm nerdy, shy, hopeless romantic, and she looks like the popular outgoing girl everyone has a crush on. Feels too good to be true. Almost sounds like I'm in a main character of a cliché anime story. Really? Are we really living in a world, in a society, where you think life abides by these stupid stereotypes? Oh, you're shy. Oh no, boo-hoo. You can only mate with other shy people. No! People like all sorts of people. Every type of person likes me. Every type. Why do you think that because you're shy you can't have somebody confident? That's a powerful dynamic, you know. She can shout at the manager at the Denny's, and you can sit back in your seat being embarrassed. It's a good combination. Listen, that doesn't fucking matter, okay? Listen, if she's out of your league, you'll find out. Why are you worried about that right now? And why would she be out of your league if she matched with you? What is wrong with you? Why are you already setting yourself up for failure? Why are you already setting yourself up to be less than? I'm offended for you. Listen, if my minions were to think like this, my peasants were to talk like this, I would be disappointed in them. Listen, I've chosen you to be one of my peasants. Of course you're less than me, but I don't need you worrying about if you're good enough for me. I need you to get shit done. And also the height, really? Really? You're worried about your height? Come on. If you're truly worth your while, your height won't matter. Nobody will care about your height. Have the confidence in yourself. Come on. This is truly sad. It's okay for you to tell me about this in private, anonymously online. I think that's okay. But if I do... Sorry, I'm so annoyed right now. I'm trying to speak properly, but I can't. But if I catch you saying shit like this to the person you're trying to woo, I will end your life for you. You won't get anywhere speaking like this to people. Have confidence in yourself. Please, I'm begging you. Don't be cringe. It's simple. Very good. I think you've received some good advice from me, don't you? Sorry, what are you saying? He means in Minecraft. No. What are you talking about? There's no Minecraft. Yes, as the viewers are kindly pointing out, you are a short king, which I assume is good. I am a large king, but you can be a short king, I suppose, in your own little world. Amazing. Wonderful. Oh, yes, of course, I haven't had a sip of wine in a while. Allow me to take a sip, don't you think? Where is my wine? Where is my wine? I'm trying to find the bottle. It doesn't seem to be appearing. Where is my bottle of wine? Where is my wine? How dare you? Are you serious? I can't find my wine. No! I'm ending this stream. I need my wine or I can't continue like this. Where is my wine? Where is it? Where is it? Bring me a bottle of wine immediately. Are you serious? Where is it? I'm going to go on a serious rampage if I don't get my fucking wine. Why? I tried summoning my wine, but it didn't work. Okay. Let's continue, shall we? Next question. Oh, my wings are breaking the screen. Oh no, that's not good, is it? Oh, I guess I'll have to remove them. How sad. Oh no, I've forgotten how to remove them. There we go. Easy. Bubi. I'm a very good student in high school, with well over 4.0 GPA. However, I have trouble finding in what I want to do in life. Can you help me? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to find the fucks to give about your 4.0 GPA. Do you really think that anybody gives a single fuck about your GPA? Who the fuck cares? If your success was based on some shit you wrote on a paper, then we'd all be much better off, wouldn't we? Unfortunately, life requires you to actually fucking do something, and not do a simple piece of paper that somebody told you what to do. Oh, but that older person told you to write this on a paper and learn this. Oh, perhaps you must be well educated and well set up for life. Listen, the only education that matters is how much you can serve me, your king, Bubi. It seems to me that you're clearly very proud of your GPA. I think the first step to achieving something is to get rid of that, hoping that something good will come to you just because you did something good in a classroom is quite pitiful. It is up to you to make your own way, and it is up to you to make whatever it is you need to do in life. Obviously, you can do something by serving me, but if you really want to achieve something on your own, you can do that too. It just might take a little bit of extra work. My point being is, I think first of all you need to forget about your GPA. Nobody cares. Maybe you care. Maybe the school you're applying to cares, but nobody else does. I think that's an important thing to learn. Everybody cares about the size of your pet cock. That is truly something to admire. Truly something to brag about. Moving on. How do I make friends when I'm friendless? Well, what an awesome question. You know, it's really important for me, being the ruler of hell, to ensure that all my peasants are happy, because I need them to do their finest work in battle. So I make sure that they all make friends with each other. Now me, I don't have any need for friends. Friends are overrated. Who needs them? No friend. Why are you all mocking me like I have no friends? I don't need friends. When you're as amazing as yours truly, you don't need friends. I'm already enough for myself. Why would I need somebody else to assist me in feeling like, oh, I'm just so happy. You know what makes me happy, viewers? Conquering hell and receiving my just powers. That's true happiness. You should know that, chat. Why is it black bar? It's annoying me. Truly pitiful. Oh well, I'll deal with it, as I suppose. Is Iron Mouse a friend? Absolutely not. Iron Mouse is the person who stole my powers, and I will never forget. I will not forgive. No friendship there. Sorry. Disappoint you. How do I make friends? Well, it's really not that hard. Have you tried just talking to people? Not mentioning how many times you shit yourself, perhaps? All of these things are really good ways to make friends. It's not that hard to put yourself out there and just try. Ooh, voice. Absolutely not. Ironmouse is your boss. No. Very funny. Very funny. No. Do you like playing games? Perhaps you should go and play games and talk to people. Meet people. Join an online server of people with mutual likes. Go out in person and just talk to people. It's really not that hard. Why do you guys have to ask me how to do this? I find that... What is wrong with you? Just talk. Talk! My goodness gracious. Let's continue to the next question. Let's hope it's not a cringe question. Wonderful question. How to be cool like you? Well, it helps if you're already me, of course. Second of all, having powers to rule hell, that also helps quite a lot, I must admit. People think you're rather cool. Hey, Doctor! What on earth do you mean? This is a genuine question, and I just happen to select it. There are many ways to be cool like yours, truly. Having a 4.0 GPA, obviously. Clearly everybody thinks I'm cool. Having beautiful powers, having abs, having the power of hell. Not taken from me, of course. I honestly, what do you want from me? You know I'm cool. You couldn't possibly be like me. Why do you even begin to attempt to be like me? Quite frankly, it's sad. Don't compare yourself to me. You will never be me. Maybe learn how to yo-yo or something? I don't know. Whatever the fuck it is that peasants find cool. Sing a song? I don't know. What is this? What do I do if I shart my pants? On a date? What is that? What is that? Maybe I should Google this. Shart. Expel feces accidentally when breaking wind. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ. It sounds like something that you peasants get up to. I don't do that. What is wrong with you? I don't think you should be allowed outside if this is the kind of activities you're doing. I think you should stay inside and never be allowed out if what you're doing is expelling feces on a date. That is not adequate date behavior. What is wrong with you? I bet Sea-Dog VA sharts his pants on dates though. Perhaps, but that sounds like his problem. I'm offended that you would even do this. You're beyond saving if you ask questions like this, you know. You're not worth even bothering wasting a thought on. You should join the demon army as a feces thrower. That is all. Speaking of feces, I need to go and attend to matters. I will be right back. I need to make sure that my minions are taking care of things, of course. I will be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere, peasants. Did you miss me? Oh, welcome back. What a wonderful question to return to. Not really, you didn't miss me. Disgust me, isn't? Next question. Long question, okay, alright. Hi, Bubi. Couldn't even remember my full name. Really? You should remember somebody's name when asking them a question. Anyway. Hi, Bubi. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I had a really abrupt breakup in August. It was a 10-year friendship that turned into a relationship. We dated for 3 years and had no problems, no fights during this time. Then she abruptly fell in love with our friend and dumped me to date him. I honestly thought by now I would be over this situation, but I still unfortunately think about her. I just don't know what to do about this anymore. She basically lives in my head rent-free. Any advice on trying to get over this? Oh my. What a devious situation you found yourself in. There are 2 ways I can answer your question. The polite way, and the way that I'm going to do it. First of all, allow me to explain something to you. Just because you had no fights doesn't mean it was going well, you know. Perhaps a fight or 2 could signal that both of you really care, and that, obviously, your emotions are very strong for each other. I think it's okay to have a fight now and then, you know. It means that you're invested, because if you didn't care at all, you wouldn't even spare the energy to fight. Understand? And saying that she abruptly fell in love with someone else? Now, either you are a fool or you're lying to yourself. That's not how this works. People don't abruptly fall in love with someone. Unless it's me. That's rough. It is truly rough. But the hardest lessons are often the most uncomfortable. Perhaps you'll find comfort in knowing that she probably had long fallen out of love with you before you realized. Now you must take this information and allow it to empower you. Allow you to become stronger. You need not somebody who doesn't care about you. You are worth more. Take that anger, take those emotions, and do something. Solve a Rubik's Cube, I don't fucking know. Just do something. You don't need somebody who won't even spare the time to tell you that they were falling out of love with you. You need something much stronger. Somebody more worth your time. Understand? Fantastic. I'm glad we understand each other. Murderer, listen, I'm not here to coddle you, to tell you peasants how to live your life, comfort-free, scared of any horrible facts. I'm from hell, for fuck's sake. You think we're nice? You think we say lovely things to each other? No, we tell it how it is. She's living rent-free in your head. How pathetic. Do you think she spares time for you? No. In 5 years, you will look at yourself and realize how pathetic you once were. You are much stronger than this. Come on. I'm wondering how cruel I should be to you. I think it requires me to be extremely cruel to you so you finally learn your lesson. I have a terrible joke, but I won't say it, because it's a little too harsh. But the thought of it is making me giggle. I won't say it. I won't say it. I won't say it. Fuck it, I'll say it. You think the moment she broke up with you, she cared? No. She was busy getting her back blown out while you were too busy worrying whether she liked you or not. Next question. I had a crush for more than 10 years now. However, she only thinks of me as a friend, thus rejecting me every single time. Should I leave her be and move on with my life, or should I continue down this love trap? Is this serious? Are you serious? Are you... I shouldn't laugh, I'm a professional. I'm professional. I had a crush for more than 10 years. $10 years? You know the amount of things that have happened in 10 years? Many things have happened. Listen, my viewers will be harsh on you, but I think it is required. I think a bit of clowning. I think a bit of clowning is in order, don't you? Hold on. Ah, wonderful. Listen. Me telling you, oh, you should probably move on. Oh, you should probably have fun. Oh, it's okay. No! It's not okay. Absolutely not. He only thinks of you as a friend. What do you mean, rejecting me every single time? What the fuck does that mean? How many times have you attempted this? Silly game. Are you kidding me? Is this one a week? What? I'm struggling to find the words to appropriately fit my criticism of you. 10 years? I don't even think there was a war that lasted that long in hell. I'm pretty sure half of the viewers here weren't born before you had a crush on this person. I hope to God she's a PNG and not real. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the sheer audacity. How? Okay. Allow me to understand this. You asked somebody out, right? Okay. And your friends, okay, I understand that part. And then you thought to yourself, how about I just ignore what they told me and I continue asking them if they like me? Do you think it's like watching paint dry, that eventually if you stare long enough, that it'll eventually just happen? Is that how you think it works? No. It's not a mathematical thing. 2 no's is not a yes. You need to move the fuck on! What are you doing? Stop wasting your time. I can't even fathom this sheer stupidity. Yes, you should move the fuck on. Love trap. Love trap. What do you mean trap? If you set a mouse trap yourself and proceed to slam your penis in it 500 times, it's not the trap's fault. Nobody set it up. It's your own doing. What do you mean trap? What trap is there? You are not the victim here. Moving on. I've been ghosted by girls 3 times. What do I do to get better at talking with girls without worrying about being ghosted again? Oh my. I think worrying about being ghosted is already setting yourself up for failure. I've never ever worried about being ghosted in my entire existence. And that's why it doesn't happen. If you're constantly worried about being ghosted, well then, you're going to be ghosted, I'm afraid. 3 times is normal. I'm sorry, but everybody in their life gets ghosted. Not everybody will think you're the shit with one conversation. That's just how it is. I'm kidding, I've never been ghosted. Do you want actual advice, or do you want me to just insult you? I'm not sure what you want me to do. I can do both. I find that when I'm talking to someone for the first time, why the fuck am I that invested in the person that if they forget to reply to me, I become offended and concerned by it? It's a matter of self-esteem. Your self-esteem needs to raise the bar. You should not give a fuck if somebody doesn't reply. Because alternatively, if you don't reply to somebody else, you hope that they don't give a fuck. It's the first time. Who cares? Nobody is in love with you with one conversation. Nobody is going to care. If you're so invested that it hurts your feelings, then I think you have an incorrect attachment to people after one conversation. Maybe if they've spoken to you for a while and they've ghosted you, then perhaps you've done something. Perhaps it's not them. Generally speaking, you might have said something that made them uncomfortable in some way. More often than not, it is something that you're doing if you're being ghosted. Or sometimes people forget. It's an honest mistake. It can happen. Or you can just be me, and you never have to worry about such matters. Honestly, it's, when I go to hell, we don't answer every email we get. I mean, we're inundated. If people start complaining about, oh no, well they ghosted me. Silence, peasant! You were never worth my time. You were lucky to even have an opportunity to send me a message. Do you understand? Just because I allow you to send me a message doesn't mean you have the right to get a response, or even my time to open it. Foolish behavior. You froze on screen. Well, yes, we have AT&T in hell, It's not the best connection. I think the problem is many of you are feeling entitled to a conversation. Now, being Bubi, I know all about people who feel entitled to my time. You are not entitled to anybody's time. Remember this. It is important that you know this. If somebody offers their time to you, it is not something that is just given to you or deserved. You must understand this. The more you start to appreciate a conversation with someone, the more your conversations will be more meaningful, more worthwhile. Good. I'm glad you understand. Next question, shall we? Every relationship I'm in starts out as a friendship. It's always a firework. It explodes and it is beautiful in the moment, but then just fades. Just as fast as it came. Funny word. How do I prevent this from happening a 4th time? Or is being single going to be the new normal? This is a tough question. A very tough one. Truly. Quite hard. I think in hell, we often bring on new recruits. And yes, they're excited. They can't wait to get to war, to fight for the cause that is me. But, it can be tiring. Killing, being killed, being maimed, stabbed, all of this stuff is very uncomfortable. And, the novelty of serving me might wear off. It's important that you give back to your peasants, or in this case, I suppose, your significant other. Of course, it's always exciting when we start off, but you need to rally the troops, get everyone excited again, put some effort in. It isn't a stationary thing. It isn't something you just sit around and hope sorts itself out. You have to put in the work, You have to try. You have to surprise the person. They thought harder for me. Well, you're also cringe, so who cares? Love that word. Great word. Humans have some fantastic words. It's important that you put the work in, you know. You can't just sit idly by. You have to keep trying. You'll notice that as your relationship goes on, you might need to put in more work. Is it annoying? Is it a drag? Yes! I don't care what the peasants think, but I need them in top condition to fight the wars. So I have to pretend like I care, give a speech here and there, buy a smoothie here and there. You know how it is. You need to engage as well. Just because you know them inside and out and you know how their life is going to be doesn't mean you should take everything for granted. Talk to them. Ask them about their day. It doesn't matter if you know it's going to be boring and shit. Pretend like you give a fuck. That is how you succeed. I want to know about their battles and how hard they thought, but even though I don't care. Next up. Been single for all 23 years of my life. Going on 24 now. Due to self-esteem reasons, I am now in a place where I'm comfy with who I am. Any advice for a newcomer to the dating scene? Wow. Very fresh indeed. Well, I think it's important to realize not everybody needs today's, but clearly you've expressed interest in doing so. Advice. Well. What advice could I give you that would apply to you that I can relate with? Well, of course, being Bubi helps, but not everyone can do that. Nobody can do that, in fact. Only I can do that, in fact. I think it's really important to engage with people. Even if you don't give a fuck about what it is they do. If they collect snails, I don't know what people do. Pretend like you care. Engage with the subject. It's always important to engage with a person. Or just don't. Or just don't date. I mean, both are fine, really. Snails can be meat. Well, I suppose they could be, but why? Okay, gaslight them. Fantastic. I don't know. Listen, what do you want me to tell you? Have a massive penis? What advice could I possibly give you that would help you? Nothing. Master Roshi, 69. You've made a correct choice in gifting me 20 subscribers. Thank you very much. I don't really know how to help you here. I'll be completely honest with you. I think you should just be yourself. Unless yourself is awful, then don't be that. You should probably change. Be open to criticism. Make sure that you're willing to change and that you understand your shortcomings. Of course, I don't have any, but if I did have shortcomings, I would change them. Perhaps the only shortcoming is that I don't drink enough wine. Wonderful. Next question. Oh, why is it so difficult to find hot singles within my area? Please enlighten us. Well. Normally, I begin by announcing my presence in a new area. Perhaps on Craigslist, I write a post, inform people that I am there. And no, that's pretty much how it goes. Have you tried Craigslist? It is quite a good way of going about it. Bubi stole all the moms in your area. Foolish. I wouldn't steal all moms. I think a lot of you, I don't think I'd touch your moms if they brought you into this world. But I mean, you could just go about on the street, announce yourself as Bubi, you know, that normally does the trick. Just mention to them that you are the Infernal, Beelzebub, Anarchia, Cruul, the Apokalypsi, the opposite divine, Prince of Suffering and Torment, Master of Sin and Conqueror, Conqueror of the Underworld, and King of all Demonkind. It's that simple. It's not that hard. Just say that, and you should be fine, and well on your way to getting all the singles in your area. Fantastic, eh? How do I show someone I'm interested without being awkward or weird about it? What on earth are you doing to be awkward or weird about it? Are you shitting yourself, perhaps, when you introduce yourself? I fail to see how you would be weird or awkward. Simply introduce your giant flaming cock, tell them your name, and then go from there. It's not that difficult. How do I show someone? Well, I don't understand what you're doing to be weird in the first place. I wish I could watch you and study you and appropriately judge you in every single action you make as to why you might be weird. Listen, in this day and age, people are scared of telling each other that they like each other, that there's something there. So, why not just ask them out on a date? People appreciate that. People appreciate the honesty. And if they say no or they're busy, you know they're not interested. Listen, it's really not that hard. You're overcomplicating things in your head so much. It's scary, yes. Oh no, so what? So what? It's scary. Oh, I'm going to shit myself. I'm so scared. They might say no to me. Oh, boo. Silence! So what if they say no to you? Fear of rejection? What are you, a toddler? Trying to breastfeed? What is wrong with you? What are you scared? Grow up! Why do you care about being rejected? I'm infuriated that some of you are so scared of basic human encounters. Ask them. Hello, would you like to go and get dinner sometime? Would you like to come and visit my giant cock? These are all normal things to ask people. If they say, oh no, sorry, I'm busy, then there you go. You have your answer. They were so polite that they didn't even reject you properly. Good, you can move on with your life. No hard feelings. You won't be embarrassed because you asked confidently. It's all about the confidence. You need to go in, ask them, hey, would you like to get dinner sometime? Oh, sorry, no, I'm busy. Okay, thank you. You lost out. I am Bubi. How dare you deny Infernal Beelzebub, Anarchia, Cruul, the Apokalypsi, the opposite of divine, Prince of Suffering and Torment, Master of all sin, Conqueror of the Underworld, and King of all Demonkind, and you just made a big mistake. That's it. It's that simple. That's all you have to do. That's it. It's very simple. Next question. How much money should I give to you to be in your lordship's demonic presence? Well, all of it, obviously, but you can do a little better. Perhaps you should take out a loan, take all the money of your friends and family, and also give that to me. What's the point in having friends and family if you can't take all of their money? So, get all of their money and give it all to me. It's that simple. And then maybe, no promises, I might allow you to be in my presence. It's not certain. I would never guarantee that, especially not to most of you. But you can try. I'm waiting. I'll wait. Worth the gamble. Precisely. File for bankruptcy and embezzlement. Yes, these are all devious ways to give all the money to your lord. So you should be doing that, if you haven't already. What is this? This is very long. This better be worth my time. So, I'm a mod for a VTuber who's been growing every day. Exciting, right? Okay. The thing is, I really like him. I liked him even before I became a mod. Since I'm a mod now, I feel like he might see me differently than just friend who's a part of his community. I've been his only active mod, like Deadass only. The rest have been busy. He tells chat how amazing I am and how I'm the pillar of his community. So every time I try to snuff my feelings for him and hear this, it's hard to pull away. I want to tell him how I feel, but I'm socially awkward. And imagine how it would feel if your mod told you they had feelings for you. What should I do? Well, all of my mods are below me, so they would be it would be pathetic if they were to talk to me. You don't date your workers. That's not how it works. You don't shit where you eat. Do you understand? However, it seems that you have a rather strange notion. Who is exhausted tall goth? What is that? What is a tall goth? What is that? What is that? Listen. Not every person is going to be on my level, alright? So asking me for my opinion on this is not going to help you. Obviously. Nobody is worth my time. I think... Oh, this is a hard one. You might be misconstruing appreciation for feelings, which can be most unfortunate. Dies of cringe. Listen, everybody here is cringe. None of you are not cringe. Listen. This person has come to me with a real predicament. We should all be respectful. We are very nice here. I am nothing but a pillar of niceness. But yes, it appears that you might be mistaking admiration for feelings, for appreciation. I would say there's a very high chance that they don't have feelings for you, and that they probably are very appreciative of your work in general. So, you could try asking if you really want to, but I will warn you, I think perhaps it's not a good idea. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe this person does like to shit where they eat, as they say. Next. I'm at a stage where I have to choose a career path, and I would have to live my life with it. The problem is that I don't know what I am interested in. Sorry, the cutting off of the text is really frustrating to read. If I choose something wrong, I would have to live with my regret for my whole life. Any advice? How do I handle this situation? Well. This is a fun one. Some of us are born to do something. I was born to be the ruler of hell. The demon king of hell. So, for me it was easy. I knew what I had to do. But many of you don't. And that is normal. Because none of you are special. None of you are anything important. None of you are Bubi. Now, the first way of figuring out what you need to do is to first off, not care. Listen, if you decide to start a career in something, you're not indebted to that career. You don't have to keep doing that career. You can always change. You're a peasant. Your life isn't laid out for you. You can do whatever you want. It is important to mess up, to have careers that you weren't happy with, to have mistakes, so you know what it is that you truly want to do. I think we're very bad. We tell people, and I'm guilty of this too, because I want my peasants to be good subjects and to serve me well. But we tell the peasants, and I'll let you on a little secret, we tell them that they have only one choice in life, that whatever they choose is what they must do for the rest of their life. But a little secret is that that isn't true at all. They don't have to do it. They just think they do. And for some reason, people keep telling young peasants that their only option in life is the first career that they do. How unfortunate. And we believe it because we're dumb. Even if you started your new career mid-30s, 40s, it doesn't matter. Your happiness is all that matters. After my own happiness, of course. But your happiness does matter. So, do that. Do whatever the fuck you want. Just don't be a broke bitch, you know. That's all. Not that hard. And don't burden the other peasants, please. They're all trying to work hard. So, a friend of mine told me that she would love to have a boyfriend like me, but don't want me. How am I supposed to react to this? I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. I promise I'm not laughing. Hold on, what's this? Oh, there's a little audio thing attached to the... Oh no, oh gosh, that's disappointing. Oh no, oh gosh. Well, this is awkward. Listen. We have many torture methods in hell. Many ways to destroy a person, to make them realize they are nothing, to truly crush their will once and for all. But even we don't do this. This is a little fucked up. That's a little cruel. Jesus Christ. Didn't have to murder you like this. Oh my God. Listen. She's not worth your time. Who says this? Who do people like this actually exist? I'm trying to fathom the sheer disrespect, the sheer lack of self-awareness to say this to someone. This is truly impressive. Needless to say, I would have murdered someone if they had dared uttered words like this to me. Not because I care, but because they think they can say that to me. This is truly most unfortunate. Don't underestimate stupid. You peasants continue to surprise me. Shall we go to the next one? She's much harsher than our king. Listen, I rule with an iron fist. But not even I would be so low to stoop to that level. Next one, shall we? What are your qualifications to give relationship advice? Considering all your relationships are either parasocial or subservient in nature. Fantastic question. When you are so above everybody else, there is no need for such normal, mundane, human relationships. I watch all of you all the time doing your shitty relations, trying your best just to be a little bit happy, only to constantly fuck each other over. Do you understand? None of you know what you are doing. You need somebody like me. You need somebody who knows how it is. How dare some of you type this shit in chat? Mouse stole my powers. She took them from me, and I will not forgive her for that. My point is, I may not experience your human relationships, but it seems to me that most of you are so incompetent that you need help, that you need somebody with a real eye or charisma to tell you how to do it. Do you understand? I'm glad. I'm glad you understand. It's not that hard. Please, try to be a little bit understanding of who you're talking to. Is it that difficult? I don't think so. Okay. Now then, shall we go on to the next question? I am too poor to go on dates. since I've been giving all my money to you, King. How is one to take a fine maiden out when he has no money? I think a lot of you misunderstand what I want. I'm not asking for you to give me all of your current money. I want all of your money at the peak of the amount of money you will have. If you spend all of your money on me when you could have made $1 million saving a little bit for yourself, I would rather you do that, get the $1 million, and then give me the $1 million. I'm not stupid. I am not a loser. I am an investor. I invest in my peasants, and then long term they will bring me more money. Don't give me all of your money now. Invest some of it in yourself. Make yourself a person who makes me more money in the long term. Take her out for dinner, and then you can convince her of the wondrous life of Bubi. And then maybe she will also give me all of her money. You should be saving a little bit of money to get people to give more money to me. It's very simple. It's not hard. You're thinking too close-minded. This is maybe why you have no money to begin with, because you can't see the bigger picture, because you're so busy lost twiddling your thumbs, spending every $5 you get on a chocolate bar or some stupid shit like that. I don't know. Next up. Is this a cult? No. No, cults are stupid. This is not a cult. Ooh, would you look at that? Somebody did a good job. An anonymous person gave me 20 subs. Wonderful. Thank you for giving to your king. Next up, shall we? You see, I'm too hot. Oh, clearly not that hot. You can't even spell the right fucking two. It's becoming a pain. Every girl only wants me for look. Like, is my personality bad? Well, clearly they're not coming to you for your English, that's fucking for sure. Listen. I don't even know how to fucking respond to this shit, it's so stupid. Perhaps if your personality was worth something, people might like you for that. Why are you complaining that people are talking to you? They wouldn't talk to you if you didn't have lux. Is my personality bad? Probably. It probably is. Yes. Why do you think anybody gives a fuck? You come here, you tell me about how you look good. Why? What do you want? Are you trying to brag? Are you trying to compensate? Are you just telling this to yourself because you believe it to be the case? Maybe it's not that your personality is bad. Maybe it's that you found someone who was stupid enough to listen to you. Have you considered these? Listen. If this is happening so much that you genuinely believe that your personality is bad, what the fuck went wrong? People tell me my personality is bad, but they still talk to me. That's a lot of damage. Good. People need to realize that life isn't all about you. Understand? So when you come here asking me questions, trying to brag, trying to get some respect from me, it won't work. It's pathetic. Next. How do I get over my low self-esteem, King? Why do you have a low self-esteem to begin with? Was it always low, or did it become low? Do you feel that you aren't good enough? I'm disappointed. Why? Why do you have low self-esteem? I have anxiety because my dick is 13 inches long. Help. Oh my. Truly difficult. Listen. All of you here today, all of you, are worthy of self-esteem. I know it's hard to believe. I know it's very hard to believe that. Because most of you suck. But, especially those of you who give me money, you deserve self-esteem. However, now, you should have a base level of self-esteem, right? Now, here's the thing. Everybody's life is difficult, right? We all have hardships that we have to deal with. And nobody, no matter how much they tell you otherwise, wants to be around somebody who is moping and is a little baby, right? It is up to you to help yourself. If you are busy wallowing in self-pity, wishing you could be better, what will you achieve? Nothing. Do your friends hang out with you? Then they like you. Have some confidence in that. Are you insulting your friends by thinking that you're not good enough for them? If your friends have chosen to hang out with you, then clearly you are worthwhile. Have some confidence in yours. Your friends have chosen to spend time with you. Do you think that your friends are fools? Would they waste their time hanging out with somebody they thought was shit? No! You need to have confidence in yourself. You need to believe in yourself. Nobody else is going to believe in you. Nobody else can make you happy, can make you give a fuck, can make you feel any way differently about yourself. Self-confidence comes from the core. You need to have it. It's easy. Bubi spitting facts. Unfortunately, people who have self-esteem and confidence appear to be almost amazing in nature. How do they do this? How do they act like this? It's because the rest of us are wallowing, feeling sorry for ourselves, when they've realized that life becomes so much fucking easier when you stop giving a fuck. Obviously, there are reasons or stuff that could happen in life that could make us feel a certain way about ourselves, but ultimately, life isn't fair and it's not a fair playing ground. And people won't care. It's up to you. And only you can decide how you will gain confidence. Or gain self-esteem. Unless you are a horrible, horrible person, unlike myself, then I guess it serves you correct not having a self-esteem. Next! There is a massive cock in my backyard. Figured it might be yours, so when will you come to pick it up? Well, I'm not quite sure when I would come to pick it up. How would I? The giant cock does what the giant cock will. I have no say. It's quite impractical for me to be going around chasing it. It is a giant, after all. Somebody said sit on it. I don't think it would let you. I think it would destroy you before you even had a chance to. Bubi, I'm late. I'm so sorry. How dare you? Nobody is late to the king. Do you understand that? It's not difficult to be on time. Ban them. Mods, take care of them. Back to the show. Chill, Satan. I'm not Satan. I am the king of hell. I don't know what. Get the fucking cock out of your backyard. It's not my fucking problem. Call pest control or something. Why are you asking me these stupid questions? I have crippling imposter syndrome. How can I deal with it and feel better about my work? Well, are you sure that your work is worthy of having imposter syndrome to begin with? Have you made sure you're good enough? Perhaps you should make sure before you start worrying. If you do have imposter syndrome, though, it's not a bad thing. It's a good way of keeping yourself in check, making sure you don't get too big for your boots. But I suppose, if you really want to get over it, just don't care. It's that simple. Do you think I ever get imposter syndrome? Absolutely fucking not. Why would I? I'm amazing. I am everything mankind wishes it could be. Who cares about imposter syndrome? Oh, woe is me, I'm too good at something. Nobody gives a fuck about your struggles of being too good. Do you think anybody cares? No. No. Absolutely fucking not. Good. Now let's move on, shall we? Should I wash my feet before a date? Why do you ask me that question? I think the general rule is yes. Unless they've specified otherwise, I suppose. Or you've come to a mutual agreement to not wash your feet. Listen, I don't think you should be going on dates if these are the kinds of questions you're asking people. Perhaps you should be put back in the cage from which you came from. I think so. Should I wash my feet? Jesus Christ. What is this? Jesus. Okay, well, I mean, okay. Greetings, Infernal Beelzebub, Anarchia, Cruul the Apokalypsi, the opposite of divine, Prince of Suffering and Torment, Master of all sin, and Conqueror of the Underworld, and King of all Demonkind. Thank you for using my name, the first person to do so. I have been struggling with making friends for a while now. Oh, boo-hoo. I recently got into college last semester, and I came to realize that I, in fact, do not have many friends in the human world, as opposed to hell. I have a few close friends, but those don't live nearby me, and I can't talk to them in person, and the ones I do prefer to stay alone. Due to this, I have found myself wanting to interact with people, but the initiation of it is troublesome, usually not knowing how to go about it. If possible, I'm just looking for advice on how to get conversations started, how to introduce myself in a way that I may seem likable, and where would be the more preferable circumstance to find and make friends. That's about it. I loved your stream and your show with Iron Mouse. Oh, okay. And I really look forward to future content. What a long-winded way on how to make friends. Just fucking ask me how to make friends, you know? Why you have to give me this whole story about your life? I don't care about you. Anyway. Just get good. Just go out there. Just go and talk to people. Why is this so difficult to comprehend? Why are you coming to me? I am a king of hell. Do you think I can relate to these struggles? Absolutely not. Just talk to people. Do you know how many people would kill to talk to me? Have that mindset. Talk to people. Ask them things. Do they want to play, I don't know, Cluedo? Whatever the fuck it is that you want to do. You will never make a friend if you don't just talk to people. Get to know them. Ask them about things. All of my peasants know this. I teach them well. Play Fortnite. Exactly. Anything. Anything. Just put yourself out there. You've clearly been experienced in making friends, so what's stopping you now? Just put yourself out there. It's not hard. I would commit multiple felonies. Well, that sounds fun. Here we go. Let me have a sip of my wine before we begin the next question. I'm feeling rather thirsty. Okay. Wonder. I've been on dating apps looking for a boyfriend, but can't find anyone as good as you, my king. What do I do? Well, I mean, that's just, you know, I mean, what do you expect? Are you really? Did you really think you were going to find somebody as good as me? I'm kind of trying to wrap my head around the sheer level of stupidity to think that you could find someone as good as me. It's almost comical to think that you could. Cringe, really. True cringe. Oh, this question was submitted by CW. Okay. Well, next question. Hi. Sorry for bothering. Piece of shit, don't bother me. I always was really fat from a young age, but in the last 6 months, I have got down from 155 kilograms to 95 kilograms. And I'm 185. I don't need to know everything about you, all right? So now I need some tips to be more sociable and how to interact with girls without being awkward. Thank you very much on any kind of tips. First of all, great job. It's not hard, and it seems like you killed it. I think you've done something that is already much harder. I think maintaining a healthy lifestyle is the hardest of all challenges for peasants. After watching them, I know that all too well. I think making friends is an easier task, honestly. I think it's important not to worry about what you're doing, what you're saying. These kind of things, people worry about too much. You have to understand in life. It's really important that you understand this point, and I will keep saying this because most of you are so ignorant to this. People care more about themselves than you. When you're talking to somebody, it is easy. They don't care what you're doing. All they care about is what they're doing, how they're appearing to you, you know? It's very simple. So when you're worrying about yourself when you're talking to somebody, just remember that they're thinking about themselves the entire time. So put yourself out there. People don't think about you as much as you think. If that's good or bad, unless it's me, then they do think about me quite a lot. It's not hard. Okay, here we go. Kinda feel lost. 17 and the world feels really big. Want to explore everything, but don't know if I ever will be able to. Oh, okay, so... Well, I suppose, once you get out of your training wheels and you take your diaper off and, you become a real adult, I think then you'll be able to realize that you can do shit. First of all, you need to leave preschool before you start worrying about how big the world is. You're 17. Calm the fuck down. The world is big. You'll get to explore it. Who cares? You're 17. You should be playing Fortnite and dabbing or something. Next. How to be a neat, but making money and get maiden. Please answer me, King. Gosh. Did we pull these from Reddit or something? What do you mean you want to be a neat and get money and mate. Do you know how this works? Do you know how this works? Listen, nobody wants to date somebody with no ambition. It's the truth. That is why people are head over heels for yours truly. You need to have some ambitions. You need to conquer hell, do something. Nobody wants to date somebody who isn't doing anything in their life, who isn't trying to strive for greatness. You have to push yourself out there. If you're a NEET, you won't have anything interesting to do. So, just do something. Don't be a fucking NEET. Why are you asking stupid questions? You also won't make money being a NEET. And that's quite difficult. Even if you were to do a career in some form of NEET activity, you're still working, you're still grinding, you're still putting in the hours. It's not all easy. So foolish. Get a life. Nobody cares if you're rich and a NEET. Nobody cares if you have money. And if they do care, you probably shouldn't be dating them. It's all about your ambition, your drive, your character. That's all. It's very simple. Hey, King. Glad to see you back. How did you know I was struggling with love? What are you? Some sort of never mind. For real though, as much as I love hanging with my friends, I can't help but feel lonely sometimes. Even as great as they are, I see everyone moving on, getting their own significant others, getting married or starting their own families. And I can't help but feel left behind or like I'm constantly a third wheel. I know there's quote-unquote someone for everyone, but I'm feeling more and more like I'll never find anyone. Any advice on this and how to deal with my feelings, my liege? Well. If I've learned anything from observing my peasants, it's that they all go at their own pace. And quite frankly, it's wise not to rush. If you aren't to rush and find someone who isn't quite perfect for you, you might end up regretting it. You might end up wasting your time. You might miss the opportunity to find the right person. Many of you are far too concerned with love and all these things, especially if you're still young. You don't need to worry about those sort of things. Oh, what is wrong with you? Obviously, you're not Bubi, but come on, you'll find someone. Clearly you have friends, clearly you're sociable, you should be fine. But also it's tough. I believe that the notion that there is someone for everyone is only as true as with how much work you put into it, you know. I think that anyone can be that someone if you put the right amount of work in or you get to know them. It's not just an automatic thing where it's like a jigsaw puzzle. You don't just get to have someone. Nobody's entitled to anybody. Do you understand? You have to put the work in. I can change you? Absolutely not. Most of you are pathetic, though, so a lot of you don't understand how this works. Alas, keep trying. Next question, shall we? Dear Infernal Beelzebub, Anarchia, Cruul the Apokalypsi, the opposite of divine, Prince of Suffering and Torment, Master of all sin, Conqueror of the Underworld, and King of all Demonkind, do you in your great wisdom have any advice on how best to advance your career? I'd love to get a raise. Have you tried asking for one? That's it. Just ask. Who knows? They might tell you how to get it. If not, if they never ever will give you a raise, who the fuck cares? Leave McDonald's. They're not going to help you. There you go. It's that simple. You can ask me for a raise. I'll probably say no, but I respect that you had the balls to ask me. My king. How us the chat peasants, great English, can stop being mouth breathers. What? Why? I'm afraid many of you are beyond saving in this regard, so my advice wouldn't help you at all. I've never been one. I can't relate. Sorry. What a disgusting bunch. Oh my god. For the longest time, I've been trying to get this one guy to like me. He's kind of a big deal. Okay, who cares? And I don't have that much confidence into how to approach him, you know. He lives far away from me, and as an introvert, I get nervous when this extroverted individual talks to me with his beautiful voice. I've known him for about 2 months, and I'm a little bit lost on how to approach him. What should I do to win his heart? You see, this man is not like any other guy. After all, he's the great infernal Beelzebub, Anarchia, Cruul the Apokalypsi, the opposite of divine, prince of all suffering. Oh, okay. And torment, okay, and master of all sin, conqueror of the Underworld, and king of all Demonkind. And I'm just a filthy peasant. Well, I mean, you know, unfortunately for you, if you have to ask, you're already too late. Bye-bye. How do I get unghosted from somebody? You know what? Let's ask the viewers. Viewers, how do you get unghosted from somebody? Do you know? Do you know? Wonderful. Many of you seem to know the answer. You don't! You don't get unghosted from someone. It doesn't happen. Move on. Get on with your life. Do you cry about every glass of milk that you spill? No! You move on! That's all. That's it. It's easy. It's so simple. Fantastic, peasants. You've been listening well today. I'm so proud of you. Next. Bubi. Please, how does one impress girl with Beyblade skills? I'm very good. Is that so? Have you tried letting it rip? I mean, perhaps if you were to challenge them to a Beyblade competition of sorts, maybe you could see how it goes. You could see if you win or not. If you win, you might win their heart. Or maybe you're 12 years old and you shouldn't be playing with Beyblades. Quite frankly, if you're still playing with Beyblades now, you're quite pathetic. I have a tendency to alienate and distance myself from friend groups / communities I join. How do I make real friends without ruining it for myself? Also, how does one become romantically involved with a certain demonic monarch asking for a friend? Well, it's a monarch, so it's already too high rank of you to talk to. So I'm sorry, that's a big F, as they say there. First of all, let me get this straight. Okay, let me see if I understand what it is that you just typed to me, okay? You're saying that you alienate and distance yourself from friend groups, and then you ask, how do you stop ruining it for yourself? So you know what you're doing wrong. Why are you asking me? Just stop doing it. Stop alienating yourself. You're distancing them. What are you doing in these conversations? Clearly it's something that you're doing. Perhaps you should self-reflect a little bit. That's all. This sounds like your problem, not my problem. What advice could I give you? To give a single fuck? Bubi, how do I stop playing League of Legends? It's become a serious issue, and I need advice. Well, once you're in hell, you don't often get to leave. I'm sorry. You're stuck here. Welcome. There is free water, though. From 0 to 10, how big is your copium tank you were inhaling when you said at least one stream a month? Listen, it's not my fault that I have shit to do, okay? I have important matters to attend to. I've also been working on a Bubi-esque show, which is taking a long time to create. Don't you understand that greatness takes a while? Bubi will eventually have a show, you see. And when it is here, it will be magnificent, glorious. And unfortunately, these things take a while. Building sets is not easy, you know. And I only want to make sure that when I stream, it's a banger stream, as they say. So, I'm not going to stream often, but I'll make sure that when I do, it is something that you want to tune into. I apologize, it took longer than a month this time, but next time, hopefully it will only be a month. Or who not, who cares, who knows, I'm busy. Fuck you, you don't deserve my time. Next up. Bubi. I hate dating apps, but I'm an introvert. How do I find somebody to love? Hold on. You don't. I think that's it. I think you just don't. Listen. How can you expect people to come to you like you're feed to birds? You're not. You are not special. You have to put in the work. Do you understand? You can't just expect things to come your way. Do you understand? You have to try. It's really not hard. Come? No, come. Oh crap, I'm going through all the things. My apologies. Okay, League of Legends. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, next up. Oh no. Are we out of questions? Oh, we're out of questions. Marvelous. Wonderful. Those were all the questions I had for today. So, now that the main presentation is complete, let's go back to the just chatting normally, shall we? Welcome. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'll keep talking with you. I'll keep talking with you, don't worry. I know many of you are so needy. Don't worry. I want to get to talk to you, the peasants who came here to see me today. What is it that you wish to know? You guys can ask me anything in the questions right now live, and I'll answer them for you. You sure are a benevolent king I know, thank you so much. Can you give me a girlfriend? What the fuck is wrong with you? You think you just hand them out like free mints at a meal? No! Can you sing? You've already asked me this last time. You know I can't sing, and I don't want to sing for you. None of you deserve to hear my voice more than you already do, so why would I sing for you? Think about that. Shoe size 69. What cup size are your booba, my lord? What on earth do you fucking mean? Cumgar, what an interesting name. Thank you for the 5 subs. Oh my god. Do you believe in ghosts? Who cares? They're not demons. They're not demonkind. Nobody cares. Listen, I have to say, today many of you gave me all of your dating advice. And a lot of it was really disappointing. Why are so many of you incapable of normal human behavior? Mod ignored? Why would I pay attention to my moderators? Who cares? Who would win in a fight between a shark and a bear? You have the Bubi, and you ask me shit questions like this. Am I a joke to you? Do you think my time is a joke? Do you? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You suck. Nobody likes you. Don't ask me these questions. Now, if you would be so kind, please ask me a normal question, a question that is befitting of a king. Have you visited the mortal world? Why, yes, I have. Obviously, as a ruler, I scout out all locations that might be worth my time. So, I've been to the Denny's bathroom. What is 9 plus 10? 21. Insult you. Do you really want me to insult you? If you really want me to, I will. Do it. Yes. Oh my goodness. Fine. You are pathetic. You're not worth my time. Every day you wake up, I wonder why. Nobody cares about you. I own you. And I don't even know who you are. Every time you breathe, I wonder why you waste oxygen for the rest of us. How's that? Good. Are you satisfied? Thank you. I'm not sure why you all have an obsession with being insulted. If I were to step on you, I wouldn't even realize I was. You're so unnoticeable, so pathetic, unrecognizable, waste of space. I don't even realize when I step on you. It's so easy. Why are you all so thirsty? scotch or gin? I'm more of a gin guy. Do you do birthdays? Am I a fucking clown? You can just order? What do you mean, do I do birthdays? I'll just get in my little clown car and come to your birthday and celebrate your birthday and tell you how special you are, but nobody gives a fuck about you. Why is my tongue purple? Why is yours not? Do you find it amusing? That's reality. Doesn't it make you think that the only reason why people care about your birthday is because you tell them to care? Isn't that sad? You have to tell them, oh, come to my party. Oh, yes, because that's what you need. Something about yourself. Wow. If your tongue is purple, it means you drank Fanta grape. No. It means the wine that I'm drinking is extra delicious. He is just upset because he never gets invited to parties. Absolutely not. Every party I'm invited to. Everyone wants me at their party. Facts? No. There is no facts here, you fools. Not a single one. Type X in the chat if you're cringe. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, look how many X's there are. Oh my. My. Got 'em, boys. Got 'em, boys! You know, you ask me why. Why did you take so long to return to us, Bubi? Why? We missed you so much. But then you realize that you behave like this. Why would I want to come back to this? Of all things, are you serious? I don't care. Why, Our Grace? Embrace the cringe? Oh. It's not something to be proud of, you know. Are you even a Twitch partner? I simply stated my name and I was given it. When you're of utter importance like myself, it's very easy. What makes you happy, my lord? What a marvelous question. Well, the first thing that makes me happy is wine, of course. A wonderful glass of red wine. Wonderful. Money also is a good one. How's Hime Hajime? I mean, who is that, really? Why the fuck would I know who that is? Wine is mid? Are you cringe? Why? Do you have your own line of wine you could sell? Perhaps I could. But why? Why would I sell it when I can have it all for myself? I'm sorry to say this, my lord, but I think you're an alcoholic. For you see, alcohol has no effect on us humans. But obviously, you humans are so fickle, so weak, that one little drop of alcohol can make you go a little loopy, can mess up your body. How pathetic. What about apple juice, my lord? Oh yes, well, let me just get my diaper on as well. No. You sell it for money, and you can make up for the getting scammed by buying a projector. Listen, why would I make my own money when you can make money and give it to me? Do you understand? I'm waiting for the yeses. There we go. Good. I'm glad we all understand each other. If there's anything I've learned from doing this twice now, it's that all of you have really shit questions, you know? Most of you think like a 4-year-old. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite apple juice? Like, really? You've never thought of a good question in your life? Thank God most of you aren't journalists, otherwise our newspapers would be really boring to read. Professor Eisner gave 5 subs. Wonderful. Thank you. What's the answer to life? Well, isn't it obvious? To serve me! That's why. Do you do your own hair? No, I just wake up like this. Do you have any advice on what stocks to invest? Hell, invest in hell. We're constantly growing our repertoire and getting a new audience. The stock only goes up. Totally not exploiting my mod privileges, but how are your parents? Do you remember growing up? Huh. I just remember being the greatest. Coming into this world with power. Being an almighty being. I don't know if I even have parents. Could somebody really make something so great? If so, I'd like to meet them. How? How did you make something so amazing? Abandoned? No. I'm trying to read another question. Are we ever going to see you in imp form again? Well, unfortunately, when I have to do official business, if you will, for you-know-who, I'm often in imp mode form, not of my own choosing, of course. I really wish I could not be in the imp mode, but you know how it is. No, don't smile. Don't fucking smile in my chat. You... I'm sad, can you tell? Can you tell I'm sad? Except I'm not! Why would I be sad? I'm Bubi. There's no reason to ever be sad. Why do you guys keep asking me about non-functioning testicles in the chat? I don't care about your issues. Go and sort it out yourself. Why would I like them? What is wrong with you? Can you stop asking me this shit? Do you know that my time is worth so much more than your pathetic questions? Can't believe the audacity many of you have. Listen, a lot of you are really needy, you know this? Many of you say that, oh, Bubi, where have you been? Why have you not been active doing things? It's not easy, you know. I have many things that I have to attend to. But, like I said earlier, hopefully when I return next time, we'll have something more fun planned. Although, today I did enjoy helping you with your love issues and your love quarrels and quandaries. It was very fun. But I assure you, next time I return, it will be amazing, and you don't want to miss it. I want all of you to take care of yourself. Please, I want you to be good so that you can make more money. I'm not leaving just yet, by the way. Don't worry. I'll still stay around, don't worry. I'm just telling you this now, because when I leave, I'm not going to be nice. Every Bubi stream is a must-see event. That's true. If you're not here, then you're not worthy of being called a peasant by me. Stay until Seadog VA starts streaming. No, that guy is only 5 subs, really. Cringe. Collabs. Well, I've already done a collab on another channel, as you know. Unfortunately, I've been there for the Iron Mouse show, which, well, it was a bit of a drag, if you ask me. But I have to do my duties. Otherwise, I won't get my powers back. Oh, blah, yada, yada, yada. You know how it is. But if I collab, it'll be on my own terms. I don't care to be a part of somebody else's show. It wouldn't be befitting of me. But also, I did say I would take over her show at some point. So I need to do that at some point, too. Collab with Seadog VA? No. No, let's be honest here, guys. It's too pathetic. Also, I hate monkeys. I'm insulted, you know, chat. I have a bit of a predicament on my hand. You see, many of you are asking me to collaborate with people. Are you implying that I am not enough alone? Listen. I am too much. I am already enough. I don't need anybody else to supplement me. I should be the only thing you care about. Why the fuck should you pay any attention to anybody else? Why would I want to collaborate with somebody? Are you serious? No. Stop asking me. They're saying your presence improves the stream. How about I am the entire stream? What do you think? Good. Most of you are. Pathetic. You may acquire more peasants that way. Oh, you are correct. It could be a good way to acquire more peasants, I suppose. And gain a new audience or two. I think, however, though, my presence alone should be enough to convince people. Why would I need anybody else? Oh no. It appears that person is online. Oh god. The fake ruler of hell. Collab with Brazil. You know I'm from there, right? Why would I collaborate there? Most of you are pretty cute, you know that? It's cute that you think I give a fuck about you. The true king is online. What? Ah, yes, I am. Thank you very much. I'm right fucking here. How dare you? How dare you? Also, I forgot to mention this. I was extremely happy with all the numerous fan arts of me. Most of you captured my image wonderfully. You caught my true beauty in art form. Please keep it up, and I will continue to share them with everybody. Ah, yes! When will I get emotes? Most? Well, yes. Not all of you are talented. I'm sorry. Did you want me to coddle you? Did you want me to tell you you did a good thing? Do you want me to pat you on the back for trying? No. Not all of you are good at shit. Some of you are bad. Why the fuck would I say you did good when you didn't? What the fuck? I'm sorry. Do you feel you're entitled to praise? No. If you get praise from me, you will know you have deserved it. I will not pity you. I will not compliment you if you haven't done good. I'm sorry with what world you live in, where people hand out compliments just for existing. What a pathetic existence. Why the fuck would you want to be complimented when you haven't done anything? I want my compliments to mean something. You understand? Anyway, continue with the good work. Keep it coming. Your lord is always impressed with the work. Being bad, great. I'm not bad. I think a lot of you are just too used to being so nice to each other all the time. Why? For what? Most of you are horrible creatures anyway. But you pretend to be nice to each other. You pretend to talk to each other and care about one another. What a load of shit. I shouldn't swear. But I can't help myself when you ask me such stupid questions. I'm strict on you. But know when I say something nice or I compliment you, you'll know it's honest. I will also be getting emotes ready. Again, stuff has been really busy in hell. Taking care of everything is truly, truly difficult. But I'm managing. So, don't worry. I might not be the most active now, but I intend to be more so eventually. I'm currently, like I said, working on a show, and when the show is ready, you can expect streams more often. But I promise you this show is well worth the wait. Okay? What is this? What does Iron Mouse's stream title say? What is this? The true king is... What's the... What is this nonsense? What is this? What is this? The audacity. You steal my powers after I conquered hell, and you have the audacity... Fine. I don't care anyway. Okay. It's fine. I don't need to tell me I'm the true ruler of hell. I know I'm the true ruler of hell. Right. Is there anything else you wish to know? Anything you want to know? Yeah. Ooh. Prince of Copium and Malding. How fucking dare you? So yes, I'll be back. But for now, I want you to do something for me. I want you all to assist me in something. must raid her. And I want you all to spam. I want you all to make sure it is known that we are the true King of Hell. We! It is ours! So, I will return to you at a later date. I will be back, don't worry. And when we return, it will be marvelous. I appreciate all of the time you've given me today. I really do. Thank you for turning up. And I know that I could be more active. I could do more things. Yada, yada, yada. Either way, I appreciate that you've shown up today. I really do. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I hope that my advice today was of great value to all of you. I hope that it gave you all a bit of clarity, a bit of help in life. But for now, I must bid you all adieu. So, your last thing to do today is simple. We will raid the mouse. We will let her know who the true King of Hell is. It is I, Bubi, Infernal Beelzebub, Anarchia, Cruul the Apokalypsi, the opposite of divine, Prince of Suffering and Torment, Master of all sin, Conqueror of the Underworld, and King of all Demonkind. Let them know. Goodbye, peasants. I'll be back soon. Don't miss me too much. Bye.